Hi everyone, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. This is Melanie and today we are talking SCT Sampler time for the month of June. Looks like fun is the theme. We have two collections, Fairy Garden collection from Doodlebug and Craft and Create collection from Carta. We also received a butterfly circle stencil from Hero Arts. And let me show you what is what. As far as embellishments go for the Fairy Garden collection, I received this Doodle Pop sticker. Isn't that cute? These shape sprinkles, and then the rest of these are all like die cut ephemera pieces. From the cut-aparts, I received these two, Hello There and Wishing You Well, and the back side is like a sprinkle. Sprinkles. 6x6 paper. We get this jumbo dot, multicolored. Mushrooms on the other side. Border paper. Little ladybugs. Floral. This says Love You More, and then Celebrate You, and Happy looks good on you. You are my sunshine. You are the best. Hello, beautiful. And then it repeats. All the little critters, so butterflies, snails, bees, mushrooms, and the back side is a multicolored plaid. Some more characters. We've got the fairies, frog, snails, butterflies, trees, gates, all sorts of goodies on this one. I think you probably could trim these out. It might be a bit of a challenge, but maybe it's a challenge I should take myself up on. And then the other side is the sun paper. Then there is heart paper, rainbows, rainbow stripe, and more florals. So that is the Doodlebug collection. From the Carta paper, we received some ephemera and some of the frames and tags. And they definitely all have a crafting, sewing theme to them. Now I have to admit that when I heard it was another crafting collection, I was like, oh. I mean, I don't mind documenting my love of crafting periodically, but a whole collection dedicated to that is a little bit much, I think. But having a sneak peek at the papers, I think it's actually quite doable for other events. So we got 3x4 card. It's got the Get Crafty, Crafty and Happy. The back side is a stripe, which is probably what I'll end up using. And then this one says Make Things Pretty. And then on the back side are all tops of spools of thread, which is kind of fun. I like that one. But two of those, like I said, those are from the 3x4 and 4x6 elements. Here is the cardstock. So this really pretty floral. I love the colors. Again, a little bit different. I like that we're switching up things so it's not always pink, turquoise, and yellow. And then a navy. A bigger floral. And then a green, a plaid, and scissors. Got a border paper. And the back side is this daisy floral. And then a whole bunch of sewing machines, and then on the other side is a red plaid and a word paper with all crafty words, arts and crafty words, and then a blue plaid on the other side. So really, if you look at it this way and you take the crafty element out of it, you have a bunch of florals and plaids, which I think is quite lovely. So I'm pretty happy with this. And it's Carta paper, you guys, so of course it's gorgeous. This one I probably would use the spools and then the stripe. The extra things we received, so we got the acrylic word fun, and like I said, we got the butterfly stencil, which is really fun. So now that I've shared with you what I received in my kit, I better get working on it, and I will be back to show you what I made with it. Okay, you guys, this is all I have left of both collections. I do have a few larger pieces in here that I probably could make something out of, but you know what, I'm kind of finished with it. I had 2 ephemera pieces that were left over, and I'm not really inspired by these, so I'm just going to recycle them as well. So let me show you what I made. Okay, with the Doodlebug collection I made quite a few cards. Obviously I've pulled some stuff from my stash to finish them, but this is with the Doodlebug paper in the background, and this was from a paper pad. I made 2 of these, ones with the rainbows, and I used the rainbow sprinkles there and there on both cards. These were Project Life cards that I just trimmed out. This one I didn't add a sentiment on because I think there's enough words on here already. And then the last 2 cards feature the cut aparts that were provided. I did make one layout with the Doodlebug paper. I used the border paper and I cut a 3 3/4 inch strip, which I spread over the top and bottom. And because this photo I actually trimmed down to less than 6 inches, I had to add a little scrap piece up at the top. I used more of the sprinkles up here at the clouds, a lot of the ephemera pieces that I received, and the doodle pop icons on there, as well as this ephemera piece. And the glitter stickers are from my stash. Just need to do a little bit of journaling and the date, and this one will be done. Okay, now let me show you what I did with the Cartabella. I struggled a little with the Cartabella paper. I don't know if it was just I just didn't want to deal with the crafting theme, even though I didn't have to go that route. I pulled a yellow piece of cardstock from my stash. This was from Felicity Jane to use as a base, and I just did panels of the patterns across the top. I did put the crafting ones on the side because I think I want to, well, I know I want to document my friend and I. We craft pretty regularly via the internet. She lives in Ohio and I'm here in California, so I do want to document that, and I just have to get a good picture. I made a couple card bases. This one here I'm pretty sure I'm going to send to a friend of mine who's a big quilter. It just really needs a sentiment. This is just kind of the start of almost a masculine looking card, I'm thinking. And this one, again, I just had a stripe of paper left and I thought, why not start it? Which is what I did. With the 4x6 card that had the spools of thread on there, I thought this would make a really cute needle book. So I just folded it in half and added some felt to the middle, which I just stitched in. And now I've got a place to put my pins. I added a couple brads and a string to kind of hold it together. And this will just go in my table tidy right next to me. Playing off the crafting idea, I thought maybe it would be fun, and I've actually had this idea in my head for a while, to do some paper quilting. And basically I just took some of the patterns and then just made my own little blocks. And I did stitch on these. The stitching's terrible, but the point wasn't so much that it was perfect. I just needed that representation. And then I pulled a quote off the internet that I just added down at the bottom, and then a few of the ephemera pieces to finish this journal page off. And I did this 3 times. So again, another quilt block, and then I just added the pieces. I might go over these with black just to make them pop a little bit more, and then the quote, beautiful things come together one stitch at a time. And then the last one just says, in order to flourish you need to nourish, and that is what crafting is for me. And I played off of this ephemera piece that says this is my happy place. So that, my friends, is what I made with the SCT Sampler Kit for June. I hope you are inspired. Let me know below if you got the kit and if you got any pieces different than me and what you thought of it. Thanks everyone, and until next time, happy crafting.